Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got a 2021 Silverado getting some steps, just the solid ones, not the electrics, stationary ones, and a leveling kit for the front. Both of the products are rough country. I wasn't able in the end to record the steps installation because we were in a hurry for the install of the front suspension. I'll explain that a little bit later. Anyway, I got the product links in the description. I hope you like the video. Stay with us until the end and I'll see you at the end. Alright guys, this one's a 2021 Silverado. I'm going to be installing the rough country steps. We're going to be installing a leveling kit on the front. So we're going to bring the front up 2 inches, step bars, climb back in. There she is, and I'll flash you some pictures of it before and after. 2 things that are going on it. That's the rough country leveling kit, 2 inches. Maybe. And these are the crew cab fab steps, they call them. There's a hardware for them. Those are the tools we're going to need. You just need the 13. Alright, so on these steps here, you need to insert these, what they call nut plates. That's not what I call them. That's what they actually call them, nut plates. Slide them back behind these plates. And then these grab onto the bases that mount to the truck, like so, using these holes. And we're going to thread them into factory locations. Alright guys, so we got the wheel off. We are going to take off the tie rod end with the 21mm socket. Then we are going to take the brake caliper using the 18mm socket. Let's take 2 bolts off. Harder. Okay, watch you record me. Step back. So when you grab it like this, you don't got a lot of leverage. You gotta grab it from back here. Okay. Where's the nut?
Down here.
So we don't lose that. Now we got it free. Now we can take the 18s off.
This one, right? This one?
Yep. Now you're going to put the, cuando lo saques, en el mismo hoyo le vas a colgar y el otro lo vas a colgar de ahí. Hold up. The other one didn't, the other side didn't have this.
Just give me a second, I think it's backwards. It's backwards. I put it right over here. Son of a bitch.
From the sway bar.
Oh, this?
Yep. Okay, so now we're going to take off this piece with the screw that comes in backwards from here. It's a 10. Take this 10 and the 10 for the sensor. Okay? Right. With the little impact. So if you want to do that back one first.
Yeah, I should do the back one first. Yes.
I don't think you need the flashlight because the thing has a light on it.
Yeah, but still.
Pull the sensor out and just tuck it behind here so that we don't damage it, okay? While we're working over here.
Now,
Now we are going to, yeah, remove this one with the 36 millimeter. Hold it. Okay, now we are going to swing this sideways like that, and we're going to use the 18 wrench. Loosen that one. Well, actually, it's going to go this way, so we're going to swing it this way.
this way?
Yep, it's going to go that way.
This way?
Yeah,
So, untying this way.
that's right. Now that one you're just gonna take off to where it's even with this, because we're gonna have to hammer it and pow, it's gonna pop. Okay.
All right. And we don't want it to pop while.
And slam all the way out. So you're gonna hit here.
Here.
Yeah. See how it popped out?
Yep.
Okay. So now we no, así déjalo. We are gonna take off these right here, the three at the top, those with the 18s. We're gonna remove this one, and the one that's up there. So first we're gonna unsnap these plastic things out of it, and it's that way to loosen because the bolt is up.
This way, yes.
All right, so we got the top bolts taken out of there. Now we're gonna take off the lower bolts, the 15 millimeter socket. They just come out through the bottom there, and bring you back for that. Ahora con el 18, with the 18, take off the sway bar, this one, right here from the bottom of the sway bar. Oh shit. No, güey, estoy trabajando, pendejo, tengo fierros en la mano con pendejadas. Pues estás viendo que tengo fierros en la mano, ¿cuántas veces te he dicho que cuando estoy haciendo el trabajo, no?
El fierro en la mano. Casi me hacen un huevo, pendejo. No está muy completo tu papá, Gilda, ¿no?
Ah, ok.
Venga tu madre.
¿Quién vergas me dijo que me arruinaran esa caja? La estaba cuidando, güey, neta.
Te dije, las vamos a tirar. Sí, dijiste.
No, pero no te has fijado que ya tirado, o sea, diferentes tiempos y esa la guardo, pendejo.
Son de las 500,000 cosas que me valen verga.
No, pues a ti sí, pero a mí no. A mí me da dinero esto. Yo sé que a ti no, pero a mí sí.
All right, so now we have to turn the shock 180 degrees. So we're gonna mark the spring and plate here in relation to the shock, in relation to this, because when we put the spacer up on top of it, it turns 180 degrees. So we're going to mark it up with a wax pencil, and we're going to mark the spring and this plate in case they turn with relation to one another. And then we're going to mark on the shock, and then this is the front. This is the part that faces out of the vehicle. Alright, so we're going to compress the spring so that we can turn this around. We're also going to have to loosen the nut that holds the piston for the shock absorber. You get it?
Ya.
Cárale aquí, güey.
¿Dónde mero? Aquí. ¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Darle vuelta? Vale. Ay, a la verga. ¿Cuántas vueltas le quieres dar?
So now this, which is the outer part, the outer face of the shock, is aligned backwards. So now this will be the outer part versus the other one. So you see how this one here is supposed to go towards the vehicle, towards the engine, and now this side goes out. Siempre el último pinche que calas, ¿no? En mis tocas. Alright, so now we're going to put the shock with that side facing out towards us into the shock location or strut location, and we're going to put some of the nuts that go up top, then we'll do the bottom ones a little bit later. But first we're going to slide that into place and put some nuts in its location.
Another one.
Okay, you can let it go now. It'll hang. Alright, so now it hangs from the place where it needs to go. That third one that goes way over there we'll put in last. Now we need to bring in the bolts for the... Alright, so we got those in place. Now we're gonna slide this up, put it towards there. Trata que se le mire lo más posible. Este güey me... Mira, déjese tú. Tú le vas a levantar aquí. Y vamos a girar este para que pone el eje.
Ahí está, ese hago yo entonces.
Y yo voy a bajar este y meterle en la torre. ¿Cómo se mueve? Hola, puto, ¿qué? Vamos con acá. Vamos con la mano.
Más bien con la pierna, porque me dio en la pierna más que en la mano.
Cabrón, yeah. A ver, se trae. Ok, tengo que apretarle. Llega primero los de estos dos, apriétalos. Vale, suelta esa madre. Y aprieta esos dos de arriba. Estos de aquí. Otro que
Para abajo.
No, yo ocupo sentir porque en el momento que se vaya a contar yo... Está madre la rosca. Venga, suéltale. Pierde un momento el pinche celular. You need the light?
I should be fine. I just need to keep checking on the sensor.
¿Ya yuko?
I think so, yeah.
Yuka le bajo entonces. ¿Ya? Okay. Next, we're gonna put in the bracketry for the lines here, 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 and back here. We got a plug here for the sensor. We got the speed sensor goes towards the front, and that one goes up front.
Alright, I need the 10 millimeter. Oh, right. Right. Hang on. The glove's too thick for this kind of job. So if you don't want to, if you wanted to avoid getting your hands dirty, well, too bad.
No le torques, no le des mucho, ahorita yo los checo. Nomás llégalos y ya luego yo los torqueo.
Okay.
Cause that gun will break those little ass bolts, dude.
I can understand that, yes. Nope, in the spot.
Es que primero mételo con la mano, unas vueltas.
Ay, se me cayó. Ay, it's McFallen. And I can't get off. Give me a second.
And then it goes on that little guide. Check it out. Mira. This one has the slide on. There's a little guide on there.
Right here.
There you go. Eso. And that gray lock, push it in. There you go. That's the lock. So that's there, and then there's one right there.
One right.
Right here.
Right.
Now the sensor.
Sensor. Carefully reinsert the sensors to do as minimal damage as you can. It won't damage it, but you never know. You want to avoid risking such equipment, as it can be very expensive and very annoying.
Deja toquearlo yo. Alright, so we tightened up the nuts up there, torqued to spec. Everything here is torqued to spec. There she is all put together. I'm going to throw the tires on there, see how high she gets. Alright, so there it is with the old tires. There's the old setup. You can see it's a lot more level, a lot nicer looking. It's on its way to the alignment shop. There it is, guys, back from the alignment shop. We couldn't record the rest of the steps installation because we needed to get to the alignment shop on time before they closed on us, and we couldn't get it aligned for the weekend. So that's it there. New rims and tires. The alignment's done. The steps are on. It leveled it out pretty good, so now it's got a lot better look to it. That was it, guys. One of the shorter videos, at least for me. I usually do them long. This was a shorter one. I hope you liked it. I hope you got something out of it. Again, remember, we're not affiliated currently with Rough Country, but we use a lot of their products. This is an easy setup, for me at least it was. I wouldn't do suspension work if you're not familiar with tool usage, so this may be something you want to take to a professional. You know, not that I'm a professional. You're going to need alignment afterwards, so be mindful of that. It doesn't matter what the shop that installs it tells you. You want alignment. I hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. I will see you on the next one.